guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, we're going to be doing a cook with me. Come here, Buggy. Why are you squeezing on the floor? No, don't. Eat it. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Okay, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Hi, guys. Say welcome back. Take it out. Say welcome back to another video. So we're going to be doing a cook with me. I'm going to be doing breaded chicken, fried breaded chicken. I don't know how you can say that. Mashed potatoes and some red lobster biscuits. We already had some applesauce. No, we're going to eat dinner. Give me a kiss first. No, you can have, what's something you can have that's healthy? So I'm going to start off by some potatoes, peeling some potatoes. So I have, I'm going to wash them in the sink and peel them and then, yeah. So I make homemade mashed potatoes. I usually do about 4 to 5 potatoes. So 3, 4, 5. Those ones are small, so I'll do 6. Actually, I might do 7. That should be good. So, I just start off by rinsing them. I already washed my hands, so I try to do warm water because you want to get all the bacteria off.
Next level. Next level.
Okay guys, so I am just saying that I'm about to cut them and put the water in the pot because I was talking so low you can't hear what I was saying, but here I'm just cutting them. I usually cut them in half when they're this size. If they're bigger, I cut them in 4s, but I don't have a cutting board yet. I need to get one. Every time I go to the store I forget, so that's why I'm cutting it this unsafe way. But I look so concentrated. Anyways, guys, that's just how I do that. And then we will put this on the stove and let it boil. I have just some chicken breast. Right here, I get this big pack so that it lasts us a pretty long time. I'm going to go ahead and take my knife. I don't want to show me cutting chicken. I think that's nasty, but I will, I guess, a little bit. My head's going to be cut off, so. go ahead and season it with some garlic salt. Like I said, we put garlic salt on everything. And then we'll do some pepper.
No frills, no flowers, and as far as I'm concerned, no tears. Your father and I were very moved by your desire to do this for your sister.
And then I'm also gonna bread it, so we can't forget about that.
We didn't need to do this.
Okay, that's good.
I called the girls to see if they would come.
Okay, so now that I'm done washing my hands, I put this on the stove. I'm gonna go ahead and actually make some rice-a-roni as well. And then I'm gonna let the chicken sit seasoning for a while because that's the last thing I will do. I'm gonna put this chicken, the rest of it away and freeze it, and then I'll get back with you guys. So next is the rice. I just did 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, and then I'm going to add some chicken bouillon. Really? Really? Wow. What is that? Okay, so we're just gonna let this brown. I don't do it for very long, but we'll let it brown, and then I'll just go ahead and Huh? Who? What? What cat? What cat? Okay, what cat though? Okay guys, so I basically started talking to Ezra and I stopped paying attention to what I was doing, but I basically am just letting the rice brown and adding the 2 cups of water, and then I add pepper, garlic salt, and then I'm gonna put some chicken bouillon. I usually just do about 2 spoonfuls. You don't have to measure, I just eye it out. And then I also add a little bit of milk, about a quarter cup of milk to make it a little bit creamier, and it comes out a lot better than just having water in there. And it comes out looking like this. So now I have both things going, and I basically am just saying how I wait for them both to boil, and I'm going to switch the lids. Just a little update, the rice is still cooking, if you could see it in there. The mashed potatoes are still boiling, they're getting a lot softer. You can start to tell when they're getting soft when there's like excess on the sides. You can start telling, and then you could poke a fork through it. I already got the breaded chicken ready to go. Once one of these is done, I'll put that pan on the burner and put some oil in it, and then we'll get to cooking it. Yeah, and that's pretty much how we have things going. So now that the potatoes are done, I get the strainer out and I get ready to pour the water into the sink so that I can mash up the potatoes. The steam is like so much. And that's pretty much how that is. And then I just drain them extra good and pour it back in the pot. So now that I'm done, I put everything back into the pot. I get ready to mix in the butter, the milk, and I just try to mash that up to make it a little more liquidy or mashed. You just pour milk until you see that it's a good amount. I am adding some sour cream. I blocked the camera, but then I add a scoop of mayonnaise. And now I'm just adding that in and mixing it up together. Of course, I add some garlic salt, and I stir my rice. So now it's time for the chicken. I gotta put my hair back because it's about to get really oily, and yeah. So I just dip it into a egg, and then I put it into the breadcrumbs, and I lay it into the pan. The pan isn't super hot yet, so it gives me time to do all pieces of chicken, and I try to make things a little bit faster by putting them all in the eggs and then just getting them out and putting it in the breaded chicken. This does get a little bit messy, so if you're someone who hates their fingers messy, maybe wear gloves, or as you can see, I just spilled it everywhere, but I'm trying to find a way to make it go faster because it was taking a pretty long time and it started already heating up. So yeah, that's just that. I'm going to put all of the chicken in the pan at once because I don't have that much chicken in there. And that way they can all fry at once and they don't get done at different times. Okay, now guys, we're going to be what? What brush? Okay, hold on. We're going to be making these Red Lobster biscuits. All you need is one cup butter, 1 pouch of garlic blended and cloves. Water, shredded sharp cheddar, 1 package of cloves. Stir together water, cheese, and biscuit mix until dough forms. Do not overmix. Okay, let's get this going. Okay guys, so this actually took me quite a while, and this video would be super long if I didn't speed it up, so don't mind my messy counters, but I'm just pouring the dough, whatever it's called, into a cup, and then it wants some cold water, so I put that in there. Of course, I get the cheese out, and then I just mix it. I didn't know, my measuring cup for some reason didn't have the little line for the 3/4 cup, but I had to figure that out, and then I just made the dough. And then I'm talking to Ezra, but now I'm making some balls of dough.